Okay, so welcome back to the Boston United career. We've managed to bring in Josu Bellingambi eventually, but we've realised that he's going to be a long way off from first team football. At the minute, he's going to be probably put into the under 23s. Should have done that earlier. Forgot about it. No major news as far as I'm aware. This is all old transfer stuff. I don't know why it's still there. I don't believe we've made any new signings. Oh no, we did. We made the signing of Momosilo Saban, Matteo Urseg, and Sebastian Nielsen. These were all fairly cheap signings, to put it bluntly. Sebastian Nielsen was brought in as a central midfield player from Sweden. He's incredibly cheap, a free transfer. I mean, he's got value now, but he's got potential, which is good news. Also brought in Momosilo Saban. Unfortunately, it's another work permit problem. We'll work on that from Bosnia. And Matteo Ursig, another work permit problem from Bosnia as well. That in this 11,000 one, we had to, unfortunately, get rid of James Clark and Dion Curtis Henry. So for £15,000 total, we managed to bring in 11,000 intake. So nothing too bad. But we've got our game today against Newport County on the back of 2 defeats. One against Halifax, one against Barrow. And we haven't actually won since the FA Cup 4th qualifier against Geesley. So we're going to need one hell of a turnaround in form to be able to pull off a win today. Ipswich Town versus Yeovil there. That seems like a fairly easy win for them. I mean, it won't be now I've said that, but it should be. Newport County have got fairly equal form with us. And I'm hoping that our ability does outshine theirs. Not going to make any changes actually to the team for this one. I'm going to leave it as is as we go into our game. We've put Macwiak back. Not Macwiak. Where's Macwiak from? Is that his name? I can't remember his name now. The Polish kid. Yeah, Macwiak. He's back into the team now because he threw a little hissy fit because he wasn't being played every single game. So he's back in the team. And Ibu Toure is on the bench. Talai Ebola would be in the match today in place of Toure, but he unfortunately picked up an injury in training just before the Halifax game. So unfortunately he can't play in this one. But we're just hoping that we can actually get something from this match. Free kick from Parker, gets to Macwiak, puts into the middle for Fox. And he's tackled by Dolan, who gets it straight to Dominic Polian. And he's through on goal and picked up by Miles Roberts. Well done. That's not great football, I have to admit. But at least Miles Roberts was able to pick the ball up. Dolan, does unfortunately score the goal for Newport County, giving them a 1-0 lead after the 11th minute. Connor Hall kicks off to Tasmir. McGlip runs past the striker. Tackled by Dolan, though. I'm noticing this game might be a walloping. Yeah. Joe Adams now with a goal, making it 2-0 to Newport County. The League Two side recently picked up a new manager in Brian McSomething. I think it's probably Brian McBarry, I could be wrong. And as you can see, he's appearing to work wonders for the team. Throw-in from Newport County, Nuffield to Dolan. Dolan plays back to Demetriou. Out wide to Bennett, to Rudisha, to Ladabe, I can't pronounce his name. Rushasha, 2-0. Labadi. Not 2-0, sorry, 3-0, thanks to Labadi. This is incredibly poor from our boys today. And we will not be making the second round at this rate. I'll quickly ask them to get a bit creative for the last 10 minutes of the match, for the half, sorry. Inspired a few, some are still just composed. Bennett throws to Rudisha. Back to Bennett, cross the ball in. And it's a penalty. No, I'm not quite sure that's a penalty either, but a penalty's a penalty. It's now 4-0, so... See, told you 4-0. Matt Dolan, his 6th of the season, puts Newport County 4-0 up in the first 40 minutes. And we really need to show some passion, otherwise we have been demolished by this side. Well, we've already been demolished. We make sure we don't get flattened as well. So, make 3 substitutes. We're going to bring off Serhat Tasmi for Shoshua, Simoes for Crankshaw, and Makwiak for Ibu Torre. Crankshaw making it an inverted winger. And we're going to go... Oh, we're going to stay attacking, I think. But we just need more passion from the side. Newport County throw from Neufville to Dolan, back to Neufville. Ball back to Dolan, back to Neufville again. Long ball through the middle of Lebadi. O'Connor gets it to Parker, to Fox. Fox plays the ball through to Connor Hall. Connor Hall is tackled, but the ball's put out to Drinian on the edge of the box. Tries to get a cross in, kicks it straight to the defender. Oliver Crankshaw gives away a yellow card. Gets a yellow card and gives away a free kick. Bennett plays it to Sheehan, into the middle for Labadi, to Poulian, and off the crossbar. That was lucky from us, for us, I should say. Throw in it from Cuthbert to McGlip. Cross the ball in, it's caught by the goalkeeper. Runs the ball forward, long kick from him. Straight to Cuthbert, who is in as a replacement for Tian Darley, who was suspended after the last match. And the ball saved by King. This is just atrocious by us. Not that we can't even pull a goal back after equalising the number of shots and shots on target. We can't even pull a goal back against them. Dolan with a free kick. Kicked away by Parker to Crankshaw. Puts the ball into Connor Hall on the wing. Runs it past the defender. Goes it alone all the way, and it's saved by King. And somehow, I'm not exactly sure how that happened, but the ball just bounced around inside that box. Fox now with the ball. Back to Toure. Toure gets past the defender and he puts it wide for the post. 15 minutes of the match to go, and it's still 4-0 Newport County. Cuthbert with a throwing to Drinian. Long ball forward from Drinian, searching out Shoshua. Touches it down, and there's a terrible shot. Almost even actually a pass to the goalkeeper's hands. Adams with a free kick, swings the ball in, and it's a 5th for Newport County. Joss Labadi unfortunately makes it 5. And the demoralised, distraught Boston United fans just have to sit there and watch as their team get pulled apart. Roberts with a goal kick. Plays it to Crankshaw. Back to Toure. Ball through the middle for Connor Hall. Gets it over the last defender. And he still can't score on his own with no one around him. Corner kick to Boston United. Drinian swings the ball in, and it's just picked up by their goalkeeper with 2 minutes of stoppage time. Ends most likely 5-0. I was right. Atrocious play from the team today. Apparently every player was unlucky. I seriously disagree with that statement. Connor Hall did atrociously in that game. And our next match against Bromley, we're going to be without 5 of our players due to international duties. Now this is not good for us. Seeing as we are, however, knocked out of the FA Cup, we can continue with my with the other plan going forward, that we will be watching FA Trophy games followed by the league match after. A 4-3 defeat for Dulwich Hamlet against Mansfield, and York under 18s managed to get 2-1 win over Warrington under 23s. So not bad, but I think Carter probably wanted to play in the first team rather than the under 18s, but unfortunately has to do what he has to do. So Connor Hall will be out of this next match in place of Victor Fundy, who will be played as a poacher. And other than that, we're going to have no other changes to the side, as in my opinion it's fairly strong. I'm going to put Tian Darley in for Cuthbert though, and Michelle Parker will be swapped out for Cuthbert again. He'll be played on the centre right rather than centre left, so that you can work well with Tian Darley. O'Connor unfortunately does need a rest, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm also going, where's the dynamics? Yes, it is. I'm going to do a team meeting. There we go. We get these players back into good spirits again for the match against Bromley. Poor form is no reason to completely drop out of a title challenge. Before the defeat against, I think it was Barrow, wasn't it? Yeah, before the defeat against Barrow, we were in second place in the table. We've now dropped so many points, we've already dropped down to 6th place. We need to look forward to our Bromley game. Actually, thinking about it, it may very well be prudent just to leave this as a video on its own, with just a Newport County game, and then come back for the FA Trophy game and make that the full video, because there is a full week between the matches against Newport and Bromley. So whilst it is a fairly short video, it may be better to do that than to attempt really a long video for no particular reason. So the next match you'll see on camera will be the one in the FA Trophy, and then again we've got a week's break between that and Maidenhead, so we could in theory come back now against a week, which is really annoying. We've got the long gaps between games, but when I come to it, it'll come to it. So for now, I'll bid thee adieu and goodbye.